Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. In the last episode, we got here in the Great Tree, and in this episode, we're going to see what we can do about finding the Punies that the X-Nauts imprisoned in here. Coming up here, we've got this interesting-looking contraption. It looks like something fits here. Well, we'll just have to figure that out later. There are bushes all over the place. Sometimes they'll have something in them, sometimes they won't. You know, normal bush stuff. I kinda like the Great Tree. I like the way it looks. It's not my favorite dungeon. I think, oddly, ooh, free power punch. Oddly enough, I think I like the aesthetics in here better, but I actually like going through Hooktail's castle better. This guy could be a problem. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to let him become a little bit of a problem if we want to tattle everything. So let's tattle the Yuks. That's a Yuks. It says here it's a creature created in the X-Naut labs. Max HP is 3, attack is 2, and defense is 0. According to this, attacks and items won't affect it if it has mini Yuks around it. So if any mini Yuks appear, take those out first. Duh. Its attacks are a little bit hard to time, and I think they might be piercing as well. And now it has a mini Yuks. Every time this guy is alive at the end of a turn, he will make one. That's a mini Yuks. A creature made to protect a Yuks, it can split in two. Max HP is 1, attack is 0, and defense is 0. These twerps are the reason you sometimes can't do any damage to the main Yuks. They're a pain, but you have to beat them before the Yuks. Flurry's pretty effective. Yeah, Flurry can blow them away. If you have a mini Yuks at the end of a Yuks' turn, it will split into 2 mini Yuks with a maximum of up to 4. And you can't attack the main Yuks at all until they're all taken out. Luckily, Mario can take out the mini Yuks, and then Goombella can finish taking out the main Yuks. I do have to show Flurry off at some point. Again, unfortunately, because Goombella has been leveled up, she's just more powerful than Flurry. So there's not a whole lot of reason to use Flurry when you can be using Goombella. We've seen that there's going to be enemies down here that have 5 HP, so Goombella can't take them out in one turn anyway, but she can take out an X-Naut in one turn, and a Yuks. So I'm sure Flurry will get her a chance to shine eventually. Come here. Yeah, these guys are really hard to avoid in the field. Do we multi-bounce here? I don't think we need to multi-bounce, or... yeah, multi-bounce. I don't think it would have made all that much difference. We still would have had to take 2 turns to take out the X-Naut, so... there you go. Would have been kind of a waste of FP. I just should have attacked with Goombella there. Wasted a little time. And I can see, yeah, the dry bones aren't giving us any star power at all. They will if you appeal, but it still won't be a lot. So do keep that in mind if you've got an audience that's full of dry bones. Am I wearing damage dodge? I am. Okay. I'm also not super crazy about the music in here. Ooh. Man, this is brutal. How much longer till we find that stupid crystal star? Not even those puny punies we captured know anything about it, and they live here. After all this pointless searching, I'm thinking we're looking in the wrong place. Ouch? Looks like our friend is here. Elder! Punio, is that you? You're looking well. Why are you so calm, Elder? You're trapped, and this is our daring rescue of you. Oh, a rescuing, is it? Well, thanks, I suppose. Those are quite exciting. But I think you ought to help the other Punies before you rescue me. Where are the others? Let me think. Where was I? Ah, yes, right. Your question. The rest of the Punies, unfortunately, are locked away in the other cell. I don't mind telling you. Those uncouth, vile goons just have no consideration whatsoever for the elderly. None, I tell you. Honestly, I have to ask, what's a puny like me supposed to do in a Situation like this, I ask you. Please, I want to know. But anyway, Punio, listen. Yes, listen to your elder. I have to say something. Vital to you. Listen up. And this will just keep going and going till the end of time. Big brother? Is that my Punio? She's still talking. Petunie, thank heavens. You're here. You're safe. I knew you'd come for me, Punio. I just knew it. Of course I would, dear sister. And I've brought us a mighty ally. Look at him. We're going to get you out of there right away, I swear. You just hold tight a second. Okay. Mario, listen. We've got to find the cell key or we're going nowhere. Just realized I haven't been tattling any of these rooms. There's a red cell and a blue cell here. Crump must have made them to hold the punies. With gaps like those between the bars, I think we could get through, though. Yeah, but we can't get them out. That's the elder that Puniper mentioned. You gotta be real old to be called elder. Being trapped in here can't be good for her health. Let's hurry up and help her. Harumph! Who goes locking up an old woman in a place like this? Yeah, not much to say now. That will change. Did we shake this bush? Yes. And who else in here can we talk to? Probably just Petunie. That's Punio's sister, Petunie. She really cares about her brother. I mean, you can just feel her love for him. I feel totally awful that she's all trapped in here. Let's hurry and help her and the rest of them, okay? Yeah, that's the only one who's considered to be a character. Big brother, you came! Alright. Let's go. We already know that an old friend is here, so let's go say hi. Oh, well, isn't this a treat? We must stop meeting like this, don't you think? Hey, stop right there, Missy. You're that thieving girl we saw before. What are you doing here? Well, anyway, I heard there were nice badges to be found here, so I came looking. Only problem is, I've been running into more trouble than I expected. But who cares about that? Lovely to see you again. Ew, not another smooch? Who do you think you are, you total floozy? The precious crystal star you're looking for is near the bottom of this tree. Good luck finding it before the others. Take care, my handsome stash superstar. Let's get together again soon. I can't believe that girl. Ugh, I can't stand her. In real life, you shouldn't go around kissing people without asking. Ugh, my aching... Hey, you! You're the dirtbag who hit me from behind, aren't you? Yeah, real fair, you scum. You fight dirty, you get dirty, and I'll be doing the dirting. Wasn't us? But I guess I can see why he'd think it would be us. And I'm sure he'd attack us anyway. Well, that's the end of that. Bye-bye. Should've just stayed down, I guess. And he disappears, wow. You got a red key, a key that opens the red cell door. Not exactly what we were looking for, but hey, it's something. Looks like Crump left behind a lot of the equipment he used to search this tree. Ms. Mouse was here before, but I think she took the next train to Floozyville. Jeez! Goombella really doesn't like Ms. Mouse. You got an Ultra Shroom, a feel-great mushroom, replenishes 50 HP. This is the last time we're going to see one of these out in the wild for a long time. And I'm not totally sure why they give you one this early. You absolutely do not need it. Let's open the cell door and rescue the Elder. Elder, we're back! We're here to rescue you! Foolish child! Punio, sit down this instant and keep your mouth shut. Huh? What? Why? What did I do? Listen, Elder, I don't know why you're mad, but we came here to help you. Stop your mumbling, you, and mind your elders, you whelp! How could you abandon your poor sister and run off like that? Absolutely shameful. But Elder, I just went to find help. To help rescue you. Oh, stop with the whining. You never interrupt an elder mid-lecture, never. You wonder why the punies call you a doofus sometimes? That's why. And your time to be a doofus is over because you have to lead our puny tribe one day. And that day is not far off. And that is why you need to listen. Now, first of all. Several hours later. Or else, you got that? From now on, you've got to get your act together, Punio. Yes, Elder. Yes, I understand. Bah, only answer once. But say, by the way, why are you here anyway? I was just telling you, we came to rescue everyone. We started with you, Elder. Oh, is that so? Well, good. In that case, get me out of here already. Criminy. The cell is cold, which isn't good for the old back, and there's this damp stench. And there she goes. She's probably not that pleasant to live with. Well, there she goes. Enough standing around. So Punio is going to be the next leader someday. Just you wait, Petuni. I'll be right back for you. Okay, big brother. I'll be waiting. I wonder if that's why Puniper has a problem with him. Maybe Puniper wants to be in power instead of Punio. And it kind of sounds like maybe the other Punies don't really respect him a whole lot. Although clearly going out of the tree to get help was the right move because he found us and we're going to rescue everyone. At least hopefully, but we're going to rescue everyone. Alright, now that we rescued the Elder, maybe Puniper will be willing to help us. Well, if it isn't Punio. Humph, you heard me. Humph. I can't say I expected you to manage to rescue the Elder. I told you I could do it. Don't get a swelled head. This doesn't mean I'll accept you as our leader. And it definitely doesn't mean I completely trust that mustache guy either. For starters, you still haven't rescued the other Punies yet. I'm not lifting an antenna to help until you do. You stubborn mule! Deplorable. How dare you talk like that knowing what we're up against? We must stand together now. We must take back our tree. Don't you understand that? But Elder... Shut your trap, Puniper, and mind me, you hear? You'll help Mustachio here. What'd you say your name was again? It was Marty, wasn't it? It's Mario. He's Mario. I mean, sheesh, he's only world famous. Come on. Yes, simmer down, you. And everyone else, help Mario clear out our tree. Oh, all right, Elder. Whatever you say. I'm not heartless or anything. To tell you the truth, I'm worried about Petuni, too. And you're right, we have no choice. We must fight. Right, everybody? There you go, my Punies. That's the spirit. 10 Punies joined your party. Thanks, you guys. Hey, if you're done rallying everyone, I have a question. We're looking for this crystal star thingamajig. Ever heard of it? The crystal star, eh? Yes, perhaps. Hidden down at the bottom of this tree is a funny colored stone. But what do we do with it? Oh, right. Guard it from evil and give it to a pure heart. That's what generations of elders have been taught. Might be the crystal star. Marty, or Martio, I'm thinking you better get it before those goons do. I don't quite see how just yet, but I bet it's connected to getting our tree back. You got all that, Martio? Crystal star, bottom part of the tree. Go to it. Oh, hold your horses. I forgot something. Before you can get the crystal star, you must save all of the captured Punies. Yep, you'll never get to that gem without the help of the Punies. Not a chance. So here, you'd better take this. It's the Puny Orb. It's the symbol of our leader. If you place this in the pedestals you see around the tree, the Punies will gather. Just remember to take the orb with you when you're done using it. Because, well, if you don't, everyone will just kind of hang out and stare at the orb. You got a Puny Orb, the emblem of a puny leader, given to you by the Elder. That's potentially dangerous if misused. Alright guys, let's go rescue everybody. And now we have 11 Punies, including Puniper. And Punio. Oh, and one more thing. So sorry. I've been awfully forgetful as of late. Now then, where was I? Oh, right, on your way to the Crystal Star. If you lose any of the Punies and have a hard time finding them, just come see me. What I'll do is I'll give a whistle to call them back here. You got all that? Does she have something different now? That's the Puny Elder. She's ancient, but actually peppier than everyone else. No need to worry about her. She'll live to be 150, griping and nagging all the way. Sounds about right. Hey, what's the matter? Just saying hi. Are you ready, Martio? The Crystal Star is at the very bottom of the tree. For the sake of the Puny tribe's future, you mustn't give in to those thugs. We haven't actually lost any punies, but let's see what happens if we say I lost some punies. What? What is it? I don't think there are any lost punies out there. Are you sure you aren't a little crazy in the head? Do you hear any voices? Ah, there's actually different text if you haven't lost anyone. We'll have to make sure to lose some people and come back. I love you. Well, I'm shocked. Who makes fun of an old woman like that, honestly? Why, if I were just 10 years younger, I'd show you. Oh, you'd best believe it. I'll have you know that in my younger days, I was considered a puny prize. I had so many suitors, I had to fight them off. Now that I think about it, there was a particularly fine boy named Punderton. 2 hours later. And that's how I became the puny elder, the leader of the puny tribe. Now you know my tale, and I know yours, so good luck to you. You don't know our tale, and who said we were making fun of you? Who said we were joking? Well, I was joking, so... Joke's on me, I guess. This is an interesting pedestal, Mario. When the punies stand on the panel, the machine counts them and responds. The ancient punies must have been really sophisticated. This is totally fascinating. Goombella keeping her characterization as an archaeologist. And even if everybody stands on here, nothing happens if you don't have the puny orb. You place the puny orb. Et voila! A pipe. Ooh, look! A new pipe! Come on, let's jump in! And you do have to take the orb back. You removed the puny orb. Let's go down. Bad guys. I had the thought there to switch to Flurry, but I didn't have enough time to process it. That's okay. Flurry will get more of a chance to shine once I've gotten a level up into her, or the shine sprite upgrade, whatever. Upgrade. Once I've upgraded her, I'm sure she'll get a little bit more time to shine. I'll make sure of it. And it looks like we've already reached the point where enemies are giving us experience again, so that's good. Free honey syrup, never say no to that. Let's do this. That will make this a shortcut in the future. We can jump this gap easily, but I don't think the punies will. But I think the punies will totally plummet down there. If you gather them into a group and blow on them, they should all fall over the edge. But then they'll come back up in bubbles, and then you can blow them across. As for the door on the left, if you use that panel, it'll unlock it, I'm pretty sure. Or, it can, I think you can lock it again. Yeah, no reason to, but you can. So, unfortunately, this room gives you, gives you a hint. Well, I was just talking about how we want to see more of Flurry. Here she is. I don't like this room very much. This just doesn't work as well as I would hope. See, I already missed too. Oh, there they go. This is a cool puzzle, though. I like these bubbles, and this is kind of interacting with the punies in a more meaningful way than you're going to get to for the rest of the Great Tree, pretty much. Also, if we come and stand in the soap, we can do that too. Can't go up, unfortunately. Punies are much lighter than Mario's, it seems. I think there's something, yeah, there's something good down here. How many of those do we have? We've got 3 shine sprites. We're ready. We could right now go back and upgrade somebody. I think we're okay there. Thunder Rage, that's right. This is a very good item. I used one of these down in the pit. Always nice to have another one. I'm probably going to hold on to it for later. I don't really think I'm going to need it anytime soon, but good to have it. Is the puny orb still? Yes, it is. Oops. Always got to make sure to take the puny orb back. I'm trying to remember where this pipe goes. I guess it's not important right now. Alright, punies, with me. Gonna take Goombella back out because she's the stronger attacker and she can tattle the areas. I know there's some rooms I forgot to tattle. I'll get them on the way back. We are gonna have to go back to save Petunia after all. The punies are totally afraid of these piters. When a piter drops, the punies completely lose it and bolt in every direction. You're gonna have to defeat any piters near the path you want to lead the punies along. Yep. We have technically a new enemy because we've only seen them in the pit. It's the piters. Piters have 5 HP, which means you cannot take them out in one turn with Goombella. But one cycle of Mario and Goombella attacking together will do it. I think Flurry can do that too. I think Flurry has... Well, no, I guess Flurry only has 2 attack power right about now. You know what? I think the partner menu might actually show you stuff like that. I should check that out after this battle. This actually might help. Yep, look at that. Alright, Goombella, take it out. You hate them so much. It is around Halloween time as I'm filming this, so it's nice and on theme. Speaking about around when I'm filming this, Chuggaaconroy just released his Paper Mario Let's Play. Which is cool because I get some more information. It's funny, I realize just how similar our styles really are because we're doing a lot of things like almost the same. I promise you I'm not copying him, I'm just very heavily influenced by his style. I kind of think of myself as like a budget Chuggaaconroy. Very budget, obviously. But you can definitely see the influence. Coming down here for a Shine Sprite. I didn't know you could do this for the longest time. But yes, you can blow that thing away, whatever that thing is. And the Punies will be waiting for you. A little confused, but they'll still be here. And I did see what's down there, so let's take Koops out so we can fight these guys. Come on. There we go. Nice first strike. Oh, and a Piter. We do still have Quick Change on, so I might be able to just get Goombella out next turn to take care of this. It might not be necessary, though. In fact, it won't be. Even if we didn't have Quick Change, we would have been able to change to her. Right, there we go. That's the second stylish move for that. The stylish move on Koops' move is a little bit tricky. You have to wait a certain amount of time before you can use it. So like you can't touch the button right away. You do have to wait a little bit, but it's easy to wait too long and then you miss your chance. That's true for both his regular attack and for not Shell Smash, that's later. The one that attacks everybody. And there's the rest of our team. Alright, let's do the exact same thing we just did. Is it the same group of enemies? Oh, no, this one's actually a little tricky. I think I'm going to use Earth Tremor here. Just take these guys out, because I don't feel like dealing with a whole big group like this. And because we're only on level 2, this will just take them all out. There we go. Oh, Luigi's in the audience. I'm pretty sure Luigi also can't throw bad items at you. I think he can throw good items, though. Interesting. So X-Nauts give us a little bit more HP, or a little bit more star power than your typical enemy down here. They're not that much more powerful. I guess they are a little bit more powerful. They have more attack power. And if you didn't upgrade Goombella, then you can't just have her take them all out in one turn. Continuing on, I remember there being different, though there is different music in here at some point. Maybe we'll get it when we rescue the rest of the Punies. Is this the room? Yes, it is. Well, who's that little guy? Mario, did you see it? That was a Jabby. Based on what Puniper said, they're helping the intruders and trying to seize the tree. Our tribes have been enemies for a long time now. Every time we meet, we fight. A lot. But I used to get along with Jabble. He's of the Jabby tribe. I wonder if even Jabble is my enemy now. That's really sad. Maybe we can do something about that. We're inside the Great Tree. This area has a totally whacked out topography. You know, I think Punio said something about a hidden shop somewhere in this area. If we need items, we should try to find it, huh? Well, Punio didn't say anything like that, but it's a good thing the game tips you off, because that really doesn't have any visual tells at all. We'll get there in a bit. Hey, there's water running through the inside of the Great Tree. You don't think... Could this be how the tree carries nutrients from root to limb? You know, nature is just about the coolest thing ever. Yeah, it is pretty cool in here. Ooh, I actually want to change partners for this. Here they come. Everyone, it's the Jabbies! It's a 10 Jabby squadron. Let's get them. Come on, Mario. Flurry can actually help here. I think... Whoa, Nelly. I think the results here might be random. You can lose. In fact, it looks like we might be about to. I think Flurry helps. She definitely, like, spreads guys around. I'm just not 100% sure it actually does anything. I can't quite tell if we're going to win or lose here. I think we're gonna be okay. Where's that? There we go. Wow, we did it! We defeated every last Jabby here. Now we have to destroy the Jabby Hive Fortress. We did it. I think Flurry helped there. I think if we hadn't used her, we were going to lose. I'm not sure what the odds are on winning or losing that. Kaboom! Well, let's keep going. Too bad we've got two tribes here that aren't friends. This area seems to have been laid out for a special reason, don't you think? There must be something super important hidden here. And in fact there is, but we'll have to come back for that later. Is there anything we can get here right now? I thought so. I think that might be a key, actually. You got a blue key. A key that opens the blue cell door. Perfect. Yes, with this key we should be able to open the cell my people are locked in. Hurry, we have to free my sister and the others. Is that the only thing? Yeah, it's the only thing down here for now. We'll be back here later. Yeah. Come on, everybody. But before we go rescue the Punies, we are going to deal with that room back there. We have a hidden shop to find, after all. And there are some enemies that we might as well take care of now. And they'll never come back, and that's why and that's that, and what's going to happen to us, and... Hey, by the way, what's that thing you've been holding on to so tightly? It's a mushroom. Oh, not to be, you know, rude, but it looks all dry and wrinkly and gross. Yeah, I know. I picked it so I could give it to my brother to eat. But then I got captured and stuck in here, and after a few days it dried out. Oh, really? Great story. Anyway, don't worry so much. All my complaining aside, I'm sure Punio will return. Little mixed messages there. But yes, we are going to return. We're, gonna keep them waiting a little bit, but we are going to return. Let's take out some more piters, why don't we? And if we're lucky, we might even lose some guys in here. Oh, that was the wrong button. Let's get Koops for this. Because, oops, I missed, but Koops can do that. Here we go. Ugh. Too many piters. Can I use... Yes, I can use Power Smash. Very good. And then I can swap to Goombella, and then I can probably use a multi-bounce next turn, and then we'll take these guys out. I'm not super worried about losing or taking damage. There's people who like to figure out how to finish battles without taking any damage, and sure, that's fine, but I'm not super concerned about that. It's more the time that it takes. Lucky! Alright, that guy's gonna be a little hard to hit. Did it! When you're using a multi-bounce, you get a stylish command for every jump except for the last. And again, I may have mentioned it before, but if a move has multiple stylish moves, you only have to do the first one and you'll get the same amount of star power as if you did any other number of them. Let's get these coins before they disappear. Ah, the Punies are still here. Alright. We will go up and fight the other one, but while I'm down here... Actually, I guess I was wrong. Oh, Starpiece. I guess I was wrong when I said there was no visual tell for that, that shop. It's just a little bit hard to notice. It is right here. There we go. Just in case you ever needed to buy anything or needed to restock on items, here's a shop. This is a shop run by a puny named Pungent. I wonder if there are any rare items. There are. This ice storm is pretty good, blows a cold wind at all enemies and freezes them. It's also a useful cooking ingredient, and the HP drain will steal 5 HP from an enemy and give it to you. So, good stuff down here. That's That's Pungry of the Punies. He seems to be friends with Pungent as far as I can tell. I guess they avoided any trouble with the X-Nauts by holding up in here. And there is a recovery block should you need it. I don't. This shop is hard to spot, so I've been in here hiding from those goons this whole time. But those fiends have been searching high and low for something inside this tree. What could they be looking for? You have any idea? I do, and we're also looking for it. That's Pungent, the manager of this shop. Weird place for a shop, if you ask me. But since we're here, I guess we could buy something. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a weird place for a shop, but it's pretty convenient if you know where to look. Hey, what the heck? Mario, there's somebody here. Try talking to him. Hey, it's Jabble. Why are you hiding back there? Whoa, a Jabby? Not good. That little feller's gonna get mixed up in my stock. But I suppose I can't go disciplining him. He's still just a kid after all. He is just a kid, Mario. Maybe we should, take it easy on him? Okay, we'll leave him be. I wonder what his deal is. He seems so lonely, like he's watching us secretly, Yeah, he almost looks like a lost little kitty cat looking for a home. Aw, too cute. Hey, you don't think he wouldn't want to join us, would he? The young Jabby silently nodded his head. It appears you have a new ally. I had heard the rumors, from Madame Flurry to them Jabbies. Yeah, the word is out. Mario can win over the hearts of anyone and everyone. I tell you, as a people person and a salesman, I must say I'm more than a little jealous. Well, we have a Jabby in our party. I'm not sure he actually does anything, but it's still pretty cool that you can get him. And with that, we have reached the end of an episode. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and hopefully I'll see you back here in the next episode where we go even deeper into the Great Tree and rescue the rest of the Punies. Bye-bye!